Eyup, it's Louise. Today I'm once again coming at you barefaced and ready for a one-sided discussion. Today I would like to put on some nice makeup and admire myself and talk about how much I've been over consuming and how I'm trying to combat that, and also asking, do you have any tips on how to just stop buying so much stuff? It's not even like I'm spending loads of money. I'm just buying so much stuff. I need to quit doing that. You know, I just don't need this much stuff in my house. I'm a nightmare. But I very much overconsumed during my birthday month because it was my birthday month and also it's Leo season, so it's what I deserve. I need to curb it now, and this is what I'm doing. Trying my best, and I'm going to put some face on and talk at you because that's what I like to do. So let's get started. I have one of those really nice big mirrors here where one side it makes you look normal and the other side is like 5 times magnification, so it makes you look minging, but I just have it on the normal side because I don't need that negativity in my life. I don't want to see every single pore on my face. Yeah. So I will get started putting some face on. So yeah, I have been going absolutely crazy just buying stuff recently because I don't know, my brain is just not wired right. So at the beginning of the Panny D, I just didn't buy anything because I was really depressed, and then I went through a cycle of like, I'm not buying anything, I'm really depressed and anxious, and then just to validate myself because I was depressed and anxious, I was just buying stuff then. And then I got on meds for being depressed and anxious, and then I was like, oh, I feel better now, I don't have to buy anything. And then a couple of months down the line, it was, oh, well, I've been really brave getting myself on meds. I deserve to buy myself something as a treat, which is a terrible mindset to have. But I'm trying to like rewire my thoughts into what counts as a treat. So if you have any experience with this, or if you know, like, you got any techniques or any suggestions on how to keep it going, because it is kind of a struggle. So I'm trying to like hardwire my brain differently, so it's not just, you know, when you have a bad day and you're like, oh, I need to treat myself. Like, no, I don't necessarily need to treat myself just because it's been a rough day. Every day's a rough day. Every day I have to go to work is a rough day. I shouldn't have to work. I should just be sat at home doing naffle. That's what I deserve. Anyway, I'm getting super off topic. Oh, these eyebrows are bad. Oh, they're a mess. Whatever. I've lost my train of thought. So yeah, I'm trying to like not have the mentality of like, oh, it's been a week, I deserve a treat, because like I don't deserve a treat just for getting through like one day, 1 week, 1 month, or like not like a physical treat as in I'm gonna buy myself something. Cause yeah, I feel like it's always, I'll buy myself like a new lipstick. I don't really buy lipstick, that's a bad example. Like, I'll buy myself some new shoes, like a new dress or something. Or like, oh, I'll buy myself like a fancy cake. Like, I don't not want to do that like in moderation, but I feel like I'm just doing it too much. I'm just like, I deserve a treat, and I go overboard because I don't know how to moderate, because I love to do everything in excess. So yes, if anyone has any suggestions on how to not be a garbage can, please let me know. But yeah, I'm trying to reassess because I don't want to have too much stuff, because every so often I'll get the anxiety of like, like my new flight of fancy worry. So like for a bit it was like microplastics, and I'm like, no, now I need to be worried about like macroplastics. There's too much stuff going into landfill and it freaks me out. But I'm like, so why do I keep buying things then? I'm like, to my defense, I do buy a lot of things like secondhand, but I don't need to buy it, you know? I feel like this is just making no sense or whatever. But yeah, like I feel like I've got cat hair on me. I've always like excused myself for the most part by being like, oh well, I buy stuff all secondhand, but like there's still a big danger of over consuming. I feel like I really need to like curb that and know that just because something's in the charity shop and it's like a really good deal, is it a good deal for me? Or should it be for someone else? Like, I don't just need to buy things because they're a good deal. You get me? So yes, I need to, I've said this like 17 times now, I need to reevaluate what is a treat. And I think I've got it down. So what am I doing next? Let's put some blush on. Lovely stuff. I bought these blushes a little while back, these Technique ones, and they're amazing. They cost me about £3 in Wilko's, and the pigmentation is intense, so I need to make sure I don't put too much on, because I always do. So yeah, I just need to, like, I'm reassessing what is a treat. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like, I bought myself something, I got myself like a fancy cake. Like, sometimes it can just be, this is a really funny look for me. Sometimes it can just be like, oh, I've got to spend some nice quality time with my lovely cats. I got to sit on the sofa and just turn my brain off for a bit. Like, I got to sit and read quietly, because God knows I've been buying so many books and I need to read them. To be fair, I do read them, but that's a treat. Being able to just like sit and have some me time, that's a treat. I don't have to be like constantly seeking a new purchase, because like that isn't a treat. Like, see, I'm gonna try and just like, I really need to integrate some me time so I can just have some time just to sit and work on my hobbies that I've already invested money in, and I never do, because I'm always like, I buy the thing and then if I'm not immediately good at it, I don't do it anymore, because that's the sort of person. I said I wasn't going to put too much blush on as well, and I'm just putting loads on. That's just the sort of girl that I am. I'll buy it and then I'll be like, oh, I'll do this, and then I just don't do the hobby, and I have so many supplies that I just need to crack on with, and so many projects have got half finished just laid around, so I need to sort myself out. Anyways, so yeah, I just need to set aside some time, and like, it's really hard when you're working full time and commuting into the office to actually make some time for yourself that's like special treat time. But like, I love to have a bubble bath. Like twice a week, and I've just like listen to a podcast or read in the bath, because I used to be like watching stuff on my laptop, but my laptop needs replacing. It's like the battery life on it is dead, which is another reason I need to stop buying so much stuff, because I need to squirrel some money away to pay for a new laptop. Well, that's besides the point. But yeah, it's just nice to, because like when I was like with my laptop in there, I was like just browsing, and it's like, no, you just need to turn your brain off, and your activity is reading this nice book or listening to this podcast, and that's it. Like, I feel like I just need quiet brain time, because I really struggle. I'm just spritzing my little sponge here. I feel like sometimes I do just struggle just to like be with my own thoughts, and that's why I'm like, must placate myself and buy myself something nice and shiny, and then I get a little bit of serotonin, and that's good. That's my reward. But yeah, I really am changing my like reward system. Like, just being able to go sit out in the garden and feed the ducks, like that's a reward. Those ducks are fantastic. Just like, you know, it's like go around the block and see some of the neighborhood cats. That's a reward. Quiet reading time. That's a reward. Just having a lie-in. That's a reward that I never get, because the cats are always yelling at me. Yeah, just like working on myself, you know, doing some meditation, that sort of stuff, like pursuing some hobbies that I have all the stuff for. Like, yeah, it's really hard to get out of that mindset of like, I deserve a physical treat. So if any of you have been through this, let me know, because I can be quite an impulsive spender, and I am trying my best to not be, but all like online it's always like, oh, just sleep on it, and I'm like, I don't have the capacity to sleep on it. Sometimes I'm like, I must buy it, I need it, everything now, I want it, everything now, in the immortal words of Arcade Fire. And I felt really pretentious when I started doing my meditation, but to be fair, it does help. Just like, first of all, being able to be like more comfortable just in my own brain space, because I used to really struggle with that. Like I couldn't relax. And my partner can vouch for this. Like we'd be like cozied up, just like doing nothing. And I'd always be like fidgeting and like bored, just like looking around like what's happening over here. So like my attention span was short. It's better now. But yeah, I think meditation, it's a really good one as well, to just like reevaluate what is important to you, and like the gratitude bit as well, like just to be thankful for things that are like in your daily life and like things you already have. I think that is like a really good principle to live your life by, just to be like, well, I already have all this stuff and I'm grateful for this stuff and it has a really good purpose. Because yeah, it's like, I remember like I'll buy stuff and I'll be like, this is the latest and greatest thing that I need, and then it just sort of gets tossed aside, and that's not good, because I thought that was going to be the life-changing thing, but no, then I bought myself more treats on top of that, and that one's lying at the bottom of the pile forgotten. And also, unrelated to this, but sort of related, I feel like I need to redo the KonMari method so I can see what I have, what I likes, what sparks joy, because I have too much stuff. Just way too much. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on now, so wish me luck. I got this like little skinny eyeliner brush from Poundland, and I really love it. It's that little angled guy. And then there's this like little tiny one that my friend came over and she was doing her makeup and she left it, and now she has moved to Ireland, so it's mine now. You're not gonna get it back, this little skinny guy. But yes, I need to do more like self-care, but not just necessarily self-care that's like do a face mask and do, I don't know, just like treat yourself self-care, because I feel like that is a lot of it, that's like the treat yourself mentality. I don't know, I feel like it's very ingrained in our culture to just be like you deserve XYZ, like for like physical things, and you don't necessarily. I mean, you deserve it, I guess, but you don't need to buy it. You can just admire it from afar. I'm making a rat pig's ear of this. I can't talk and do my eyeliner at the same time, sorry. Lovely. I feel like I'm just losing my concentration. This is what I mean. Losing my concentration. I have no idea what I'm on about. Gorgeous, gorgeous white eyeliner. I love these GRWM little eyeliners. Yes, I feel like I need to really practice my gratitude and think about things that I have and that I love, and that like I just discarded when I'm like, I found the new next good thing, and it's like I really need to revisit all my old favourites and just reassure myself that I do have enough. If there was really a gap in my life for a thing where I'm like, I have to buy it, would I not have got it already? I'm like, I probably have most of the things that I need, you know? I'm in good health. My family is in good health. My cats are in good health. Like, what more do I feasibly need? We got the big philosophical discussions today. But yeah, I don't want to like cut out entirely, because I've tried it before and then I just went ham when I was allowed to buy things again. But I really just need to moderate it, so you know, my entire YouTube channel is just me buying stuff and then decluttering stuff, which is a bad cycle to be in. So I really need to appreciate things that I already have, which I might do some videos that are like, these are my favorite things that I already own. We'll see. It's a work in progress. So we have some quite uneven white eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with my little purple one, just for a look. So yeah, has anyone else found that like they're just stuck in a cycle of buying things and then not buying things and being guilty about buying things. Since the start of the Penny D, it's like at the beginning it was just because I was stuck in the house and I'm like, the postman will validate me by bringing me treats that I bought for myself. That wasn't really the beginning, because at the beginning I wasn't really buying anything because I was too stressed. I was like, I don't want things to come in the house because what if they have COVID on them? So the ducks are just going crazy down there. They're all just like zooming around in the water. Lovely. I've made a right pig's ear of this. I'll clean it up. I can't talk and eyeline at the same time. Also, I'm just going to my hand's going to be right in the way here. Sorry. Yeah, I don't want to bring things into the house because I'm like, what if I get COVID from buying this like t-shirt on eBay, which is very irrational, but I'm a very irrational person. Yeah, like, have we all been through that cycle where I needed the validation and I'm just like at home and I feel like I don't like seeing like companies meme on it, you know, when it's like, oh, I've seen it where like they're like, oh, I'll put a like packing slip in that's like, congrats on winning the competition so your husband doesn't know how much stuff you're buying, hee. Like, oh, that's a really unhealthy relationship to have. It's like it's not good to be like that. Lovely stuff. I need to put more white on because that one's a hot mess. The other one, fine. I simply can't talk and eyeline at the same time. I'm not that talented. Gorgeous, that'll do. Lovely. Anyway, I'm just admiring myself now. What do I need to do? I need to put some powder on and then I'm done just rambling because I feel like this makes no sense. Pull my fringe up. Secret look at forehead that you never get to see. Beautiful. Let's put on some spritz. Lovely. Put on a little bit more highlighter because why not? Why not, ladies and gents? Beautiful. Lovely. I just need to put some mascara on and then that ends the rambling. So yeah, trying really hard to not buy things and it's really difficult. So please impart me with your wisdom if you've done this before, because I can't do the thing that's like sleep on it. I'm like, well, what if this thing is not available tomorrow? It will be. But that's like quite a hard thing to do as well when you love to secondhand shop like me. Like, it's not necessarily going to be there in the charity shop or on Vinted/eBay at a price I'm willing to pay anyway, like tomorrow. And I'm like, I just need it, that little impulsive part of my brain. And I'm naturally a very anxious person. So I'm like, well, what if it's not there? And I've built my life around it now in a fantasy because I'm a crazy person. So help and advice, always appreciated. But yes, I'm going to try. I love wearing lip gloss at the minute. I love it. I'm going to try and implement some rules and do some self-care. I'm going to put some earrings in as well just to finish off the look. These earrings are fantastic. I really need to do like a video showing off my earrings because I'm truly grateful for them. They're amazing. These are fantastic. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed me just absolutely chatting nonsense for like 15 minutes. I'll see you on the next one. Fingers crossed for me consuming less, because my God, I need to consume less. Bye guys, I'll catch you on the next one.